أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب زدني علما. Today we are going to read the seventh Sahabiyah of this book, Asma bint Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhuma. The story of the Asma bint Abu Bakr is a story of brave faith and human endeavor. He was one of the great female companions of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Asma was born 27 years before the Hijrah. Her father Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he was one of the vanguard of Islam, first Khalifa of the Muslims and one of the best creation after the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He prophets. He was the closest companion of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Kutela, Kutela. Yeah, Qatila bint Abdul Uzza, a Quraysh lady from the tribes of Bani Amir ibn Luwayya, was Asma's mother. Abu Bakr Razillahu ta'ala anhu was the first adult man to accept Islam. Needless to say, Asma was raised in a Muslim environment as Abu Bakr's eldest daughter. She grew to be knowledgeable, patient, and steadfast in the path of Allah. She met pure, upright Muslims intent upon upholding true values and high morals all around her in her father's house. Certainly, it is hardly surprising that Asma became one of the foremost figures in Islam. She accepted Islam in Mecca without hesitation. According to historians, only 17 people preceded her in embracing Islam. Isma was 10 years older than her sister Aisha. Asma, wa- Asma was known to be witty, intelligent, diplomatic, noble, and a distinctive personality. Nothing much is known about her physical appearance other than that she was tall and attractive. She married Zubair ibn Awam radiallahu ta'ala anhu, one of the 10 companions promised in the garden. Asma radiallahu ta'ala anhuma was known as she of the two belts. Due to part she played in the immigration of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Medina. When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu he hid in a cave in Mount Tur while the kuffar were looking for them. Asma brought food to them, not having a strap to tie up the bundle with. She tore her belt or girdle in two and used a half to carry the food. At that moment, Abu Bakr took his entire wealth with him, which was approximately 5,000 or 6,000 dirham. After family and their financial situation, she was anxious for them. He was blind. Asma took some stones, covered them with cloth, and placed his hands on the bundle, saying, "Feel how much he has left to take of us." But Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu had not left anything with them. She only wanted to reassure her grandfather about their situation. As Zubair was somewhat stern and severe with Asma, yet she bore it potentially. Once she complained to her father, and he advised her to continue to be patient, saying, "Oh, my daughter, be patient, for if a woman is married to a good man who dies and she does not marry anyone after him, they will be joined in paradise. Asma was pregnant when they immigrated to Medina. Her son Abdullah ibn Zubair was the first child born to the Muslims after their immigration to Medina. The companions, may Allah be pleased with them, rejoiced because the Jews of Medina claimed to have bewitched the Muslims so that they could not have any children. Allah showed the falsity of their claims with the birth of Abdullah. Asma have uh, Asma lived a long, full life of almost 100 years. She narrated 58 hadiths from the Prophet ﷺ. She lived to see her son assume the Khalifa during the particularly uh, turbulent period in the history of the Muslims. And she lived to see her son Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him, seek and die a hero's death at the hands of Hajjaj ibn Yusuf. So we completed the seventh Sahabiyah. May Allah pleased with us and give us strength to follow them.